and welcome to this video. And yes, this t-shirt is chilling with my snowmies. Yeah, I got it for Christmas. Actually no, just before. Yes, this is a much delayed video. I apologise for the delay, but you know, I had to have Christmas and I had other videos to do. So yeah, finally I can now get to this point where I get to rank all the Middle-earth songs, and by all the Middle-earth songs I mean the ones that play during the credits of each film. So wouldn't be any of like the Elvis songs in the film, I mean, or you know, like Blunt the Knives or anything like that. This is purely the end credit songs that are being ranked. So there's 6 slots. Let's dive in. Now number 6. Originally this wasn't going to be number 6. I mean, I had to chop and change quite a bit with this. You know, bear in mind it was quite a difficult list. Number 6 is May It Be by Enya.
May it be the shadows call will fly away.
This song, just to get it out there, I like all the songs on this list. I don't think any of them are terrible songs, but I think this one is the worst, because, well, my least favourite, because it's kind of the same all the way through. It doesn't really, there's no big moment. I mean, I'm not a music person, so I don't really know how to speak. Excuse me. I don't know how to sort of technically speak about music. But for me, I mean, it's very calm, it's very somber. It does fit with the movie, Fellowship of the Ring. It does fit, but for me, it's kind of a slow song, and it doesn't really, it doesn't deviate very much. Whereas like the other ones, like there's different moments. There's like the, you know, Song of the Lonely Mountain. There's like the, and then it gets, there's the beat that kicks in. This doesn't really have any of that. It just has a, ooh yeah. There's a few moments when Enya sings a bit higher, but that's about it. For me, it's just kind of, it's not forgettable as such. It's just kind of the same all the way through. It doesn't deviate as much. I mean, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a good song, but it had to go at the bottom just because I don't really listen to it very much as well. I mean, I only really listen to it sometimes, and well, when I'm watching the film, The Fellowship of the Ring, I do sometimes watch the credits because of the song. But yeah, anyway. Number 5. Now, as I just said, I kind of chopped and changed with this one being the bottom, or number 5, and in the end, I decided it was worthy as the number 5 spot. I do like the song, and it is Song of the Lonely Mountain. So yeah, Song of the Lonely Mountain by Neil Finn, which plays during An Unexpected Journey's end credits. Now, the general feeling is, I like it. I really like it. I mean, it is essentially just a reprise of the Misty Mountain song, but originally during post-production, Peter Jackson and co were thinking of using the Misty Mountain song for the credits, but it was far too slow, so they decided to have a song. They were a bit pushed for time, so they got Neil Finn to record it. He wrote the song. Sorry about that, I had to take a bit of a call. Anyway, as I was saying, Song of the Lonely Mountain, it's pretty good. I like it. I love the kind of, it feels right for the first film, you know, because it really does sum up the whole point of the quest, you know, in the lyrics, you know, like, far over the misty mountains cold, 2 dungeons deep and dragons old, you know, we must away ere break of day to find our long forgotten gold. The lyrics really sum up the point of the story, and Thorin's quest. It's a number 5 because it doesn't really, I don't know, I mean, this list was really difficult. I don't listen to it as much. I mean, it has the it has the nice guitar beat, and when it goes da 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 da, That's my favourite bit. But apart from that, it's just, I mean, I don't know why it's number 5. I mean, well, it's better than May It Be because it has a bit more of a deviation, but it's not really a song that hits you. It doesn't really strike that emotional chord that some of the other songs do, which is, I guess, why it's down at number 5, but don't think the number 5 spot is a bad spot. I mean, to be honest, you know, all these songs are good, so it is really difficult to rank these songs, so just, you know, opinions are opinions. I do apologise. Okay, I don't have what to say about that, so I'm going to move on. Okay, number 4. Now, I'm not normally a fan of Ed Sheeran, but this song actually proved to me that he's quite a good artist, and it is Icy Fire. Yes, Icy Fire by Ed Sheeran from The Desolation of Smaug. This song is actually really good. I like it. Some people don't like it, but I really like it. I think it definitely suits the end of the Desolation of Smaug very well. After Smaug flies off to Lake Town, and then it's just, you know, Bilbo's like, "What have we done?" Blackout, and then it's a few seconds, and then it's like, "Oh, misty eye of..." It really does feel like, oh, it's just tense. This song is really tense, and I think it works with the Desolation of Smaug. It strikes that chord, and there's no, because of the lyrics really do strike that sort of chord. I mean, it's not like an Oscar-worthy song, but it is a song that really emotionally connects with the audience. You know, it's like, you know, I see fire burning the trees, I see fire inside the mountain, hello in soul, you know, and I hope that you remember me. You know, it's all good. And I think Ed Sheeran has a good voice. I mean, I'm not necessarily a fan of Ed Sheeran, but I don't mind his music. I think out of some of the artists working in music today, he's definitely one of the best. I mean, I'm not like a fanboy of Ed Sheeran, but I can appreciate his music. I've listened to quite a few of his songs, and he is quite good, so he's a lot better than some other tat out there. So this video might be shorter than normal because I don't have much to say about the songs. I'm just trying to generalise it as best I can. Okay, the top 3. Now these were really difficult, especially 2 and 3. I mean, to be honest, there are points when 2 and 3 might have swapped around, but I put them in this order for a good reason. Number 3 is The Last Goodbye by Billy Boyd.
And under tree, through lands where never light has shone, by silver streams that run down to the sea. To these memories I will hold, with your blessing I will go.
Yeah, The Last Goodbye, used at the end of the Battle of the Five Armies to round off the Hobbit trilogy. This song is really good. I love it. I've only listened to it about 3 or 4 times, and it is fantastic. I mean, initially, I was quite surprised that Jackson chose Billy Boyd to sing the song, but I was also quite relieved because I knew what Billy Boyd was capable of because of, you know, his song in Return of the King was just amazing. He can hit the emotions of the song really well, and I love this song. It really just sums up the entire journey of this trilogy. Of, you know, all of the characters have been on this journey, and now it's all over. The song is called The Last Goodbye, and I think that's a very appropriate title. You know, the lyrics, you know, over hill, under trees, through lands where never light has shone. You know, and the last line, I bid you all a very fond farewell. That's a very appropriate line. And watching Battle of the Five Armies, watching it with the credits, it's great. I mean, seeing the credits done in a similar style as Return of the King, seeing the actors' faces with the with their names in like the sketch drawings, like the conceptual drawings with the song, really fits. I mean, it fit with Return of the King as well, with Into the West. I mean, this isn't. I don't think this will win an Oscar, But I mean, it's not a very long song. I'd quite like it to be longer, actually. I wished it was a bit longer, but he goes. It really does, you know, feel like a song for the end of something, and it definitely feels like it was appropriate for the end of the Hobbit trilogy. And, you know, props to Billy Boyd, because he did a great job. He's got a lovely voice. And, you know, if there are any more Middle-earth films, I'd quite like Billy Boyd to come back. He could do his own album from Middle-earth. He's already got 2 songs to his name. I mean, Edge of Night is a good song as well. I mean, if that was in the ranking, that would probably be at number 1. But yeah, that's a whole other, you know, song in itself. Now, the top 2. Now, this one is the only one in this list to have won an Oscar. And it is the magnificent Into the West by Annie Lennox.
Through shadows falling out of memory and time, don't say we have come now to the end. White shores are calling.
Yes, Into the West, which was used for The Return of the King end credits. Blimey, this song is emotional. It is one of the most emotional songs I've ever heard. Annie Lennox is terrific singing the song, and the song fits really well with the style of the drawings and the credits. It's just superb. I mean, and it goes, and the lyrics are just great. You know, basically, it's summing up kind of the death of Frodo, if you like. I mean, you know, him passing into the West, into the Undying Lands. You know, I mean, the song's called Into the West. I mean, it is magnificent, and I mean, it's at number 2 because I don't think that. I mean, because I think the other song I put above this has certainly more uniqueness to it. This has a lot of emotion incorporated into it, and that is very unique. But I feel that number 1 has that little bit of extra something in there, a new flavour. This has a really nice flavour to it, and it really feels right for Return of the King. And I've got it on my iPod and I listen to it occasionally, and it's great. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I'm so glad that Annie Lennox got the Oscar. She really deserved it. I'm just glad that Return of the King got all the Oscars in general. I mean, I'm really hoping for Battle of the Five Armies to get something. It's been nominated for like 2 Oscars for like hair and makeup and visual effects. It at least deserves the hair and makeup, because the first 2 Hobbit films, they were kind of snubbed at the Oscars. They were nominated for 3 Oscars each, but they didn't get them. I know that some of you are thinking, oh, but Return of the King won 11, give others a chance. I know what you mean, but anyway. I digress. Okay. Now, my number one, my favourite Middle-earth song, and number 1 on this list is Gollum Song by Emiliana.
Once was light, now darkness falls.
Yes, Gollum Song, which is used in the end credits of The Two Towers, by Emiliana Tenori, or I can't pronounce that, but this song is absolutely incredible. Reason being, it's very unique. It's actually kind of scary. I mean, just the whole kind of build up, like the. Like, it's really haunting, and I love that, you know. And it is Gollum's song. You know, the lyrics do sum up Gollum. You know, it's like, and we will weep to be so alone. We are lost. We can never go home. I think it's great, and I just love the tune throughout. It's such a sinister, scary song, and it really does feel like, you know, it belongs to Gollum. You know, and it fits with The Two Towers as well. It really does make you go, whoa, I want to see part 3. It leaves you wanting more, like, because the end of Two Towers, Gollum, obviously, you know, can talk to himself and constructs his plan to you know, to kill the hobbits, and take the ring for himself. it's so good. I mean, every time I listen to it, it just gives me shivers down the spine. It's chilling. It really is. It gives you that really chilling effect. I mean, the singer Emiliana Tenori, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce the name, but she is a great voice. She's great. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. I'm sorry if it was a bit brief, but I'm not a music person. I don't know how to technically talk about, you know, pitch and whatnot, and I just kind of a little mini review of the songs and why I put them in where they have. Just to refresh my order is number 6, May It Be by Enya. Number 5 is Song of the Lonely Mountain by Neil Finn. 4 is I See Fire by Ed Sheeran. 3, The Last Goodbye by Billy Boyd. 2, Into the West by Annie Lennox. And 1, Gollum Song by Emiliana Tenori. So, that's it. That's my opinion. That's my ranking of the 6 Middle-earth songs. What's your ranking? Put your ranking down below. Let me know. We can compare, we can contrast, we can comment, we can discuss about Middle-earth. Seeing as now the films are all done, we may as well discuss on YouTube. We'll use it as a forum. I like to nerd out about Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. You know, it's fun. So yeah, my next Middle-earth video, don't know when it's going to happen, but it's probably going to be either a discussion on the Desolation of Smaug extended cut, an unboxing, and of course I'm going to do my top 10 favourite characters from the Middle-earth saga, so that should be looking forward to. So yeah, I will talk about this more in a separate video, but for now I want to take this time to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you all had a Merry Christmas and got what you wanted, and as always, I'm Mr. Thomas 11. See ya.